Welcome to the Math Center. Today, we're going to talk about using your calculator. Everyone has a different calculator, whether it be a Casio or a Texas Instrument or a Sharp. But that being said, the keys on the calculator tend to be very similar. So I'm going to look up the image of a Sharp EL531 XT. We'll work from there. So if we're looking at this calculator, and particularly this key, which would be your fraction key, which looks like that on a lot of calculators. And this allows us to add, subtract, divide fractions. So if we have that function, first we're going to put in the 1, then the fraction key, B over C, and then we're going to put in the 2. That takes care of the first fraction, takes care of this part. And we put in the plus sign, and we do the same thing again, put in the next fraction. In the event that you have a mixed fraction, so down the bottom left, we're going to look. So 3 1/4. You're going to put in, it's a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. It's just that, oh, there's a 3 out in front. So we just have to tell our calculator that there is a 3 out in front. And we put in our fraction again. And the nice thing is the calculator does put it into lowest terms for us. So 1/2 plus 1/2, we know that to be 1. But that's going to be the answer that spits out. So for instance, this one, which is not in lowest term. So for instance, 3/4 plus 3/8, that ends up being 6/8 plus 3/8, which gives us a total of 9/8. But the calculator will spit it out to be in lowest terms, so 1 1/8. That's pretty neat. The calculator can also complete scientific notation calculations for you. So for example, if you're given 3.12 times 10 to the 7th plus 4.16 times 10 to the 5th, you're going to use this key. Now it could be EXP. I believe on the Texas Instruments it's an EE button. So you could get away with actually doing this. You could put in 3.12 EXP 7. And it does this part for you. Right? So you don't have to put in, you don't have to do it times 10 to the 7th. And now you can also put in the plus 4.16 EXP or EE. I'm going to write in EE 5. And then that's going to equal 316,16000. You could put it, your calculator could put that into scientific notation. More on that in a moment. So if you want to put your calculator into stats mode or scientific notation or fixed notation, so telling it how many decimal places you use, you're just going to go to YouTube and put in the model and the make of the calculator and what you want it to do, whether it's put it into change the mode or put it into fixed notation, and you're just going to click search. And if we look at YouTube, there's a lot of different things. So how to set a decimal place using the Sharp fractions and exponents, Sharp notation. Excellent. All right, it's all there. Most of the functions have already been uploaded into YouTube.